All right, everyone, we have a really exciting video for you today talking about the next Legend of Zelda. And yes, this is a rumor. And yes, this is about the brand new all original 3D Zelda, not an Ocarina of Time remake or anything like that. We're talking about the next big one that Fujibayashi and Aonuma are literally working on right now as I speak. Because after all, we're during the work week here. That said, before we dive into that rumor and why we are probably giving this a bit more credence than we have done with stuff in the past, I want to remind you, first off, we have a giveaway going on. We're giving away 3 copies of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade for Switch 2. Comes out later this month. You can enter in the link down in the pinned comment or the description. We're also here in 2026, and as we're in 2026, I'll just mention that I kind of have this general long haul goal of possibly hitting 200,000 subscribers this year. So if you would like to subscribe to the channel and just get us, one person closer, that would be great. And the last thing I want to bring up is, hey, a lot of you guys that haven't been following all the updates might be wondering, where the hell have I been the last couple of weeks? Stay tuned toward the end of the video. I have a lot to talk about, a lot to explain, and hopefully what appears to be so far a best ending we could hope for, a happy ending to what's been going on the last 2 weeks of my life. That said, let's go ahead and dive in. So what are we talking about with The Legend of Zelda? Well, there's some new rumors flying out there from a person known on the internet as Special Nick. He is a co-host of the Xbox Era podcast. He is somebody who has popped up in my live streams and other stuff here and there. It's going to be interesting because this person has actually been right on his last handful of things regarding Nintendo. So his sources were completely right on there being 2 SKUs at launch for the Nintendo Switch 2. They were completely right on the price points of those SKUs of $450 and $500. They've also been correct on describing Metroid Prime 4 years ago. And this open area, this desert area, was perfectly described by Special Nick and his source 2 years ago. So it does seem that he has some fairly legitimate sources here when it comes to Nintendo. And this is why I have to bring this up, because it's very hard at times to hear inside information on yet to be announced Zelda games. Sometimes you can hear stuff on remakes and remasters because other companies are involved. But when it's Nintendo internal in Japan, we don't often hear a lot about it. Like a 3D Mario could come out this year, and yet we have no rumors about it, right? So that's why it's kind of rare to see this, but it also means that this source that he has might work somewhere at Nintendo where they might actually be co-working on Zelda, as Zelda is their largest team and does require the most amount of people from all parts of Nintendo to make. So that is what we have today, and I'm not going to say any more right now. I'm actually going to let Special Nick, because he said this on the Xbox Era podcast with Jeff Grubb, I'm going to let him have the floor right now and lay it out there.
So as Jeff and others would be aware, quite oddly, my Switch 2 information has been quite late.
It's weird.
I don't know how and I don't know why, but so most recently was the Super Mario Galaxy 2 remaster. I jumped into Jeff's chat and said, hey man, I've heard we're getting a Galaxy 2 remaster. And Jeff at the time, not dismissed it, but was like, oh yeah, that would be cool. Then it turns out it was 100% real.
Mm-hmm.
Now, something I know Jeff would be quite excited about, as well as others. I recently received some information about the next mainline Zelda game. And I was like, ooh boy, that needs rumor mill treatment. That definitely needs rumor mill treatment. Now, I feel like I should send these DMs to Jeff because maybe he can